Alright, today we're going to take a look at creating a really basic fire, and we're going to use this kind of explosion material here. While it's not the best, I want to keep this tutorial really basic and not going through setting up a custom fire shader. So the first thing we're going to do here is make sure this is you're in their content browser here. Right click in the empty space, new particle system. Come over here now and set the grouping to P systems and then a period fire. And what this is going to do is it's going to create a group within a group. So you're going to have a P systems group and then another subgroup in that for fire. And P systems is just particle systems. And we're going to name this Fire A and hit OK. Alright, now you already see we have this fire working here, but we do need to get a material on here. And then if you notice here, P systems fire. Now I'm going to come into my materials here, and I already have imported this material in. It is actually in the NVFX package in UDK, so if you want to use it, you can. So I'm going to click on my material here, come back into required, and I am going to apply it to our material here. Now you already notice we got this little blowtorch effect going on here. And now what we're going to do next is come into our lifetime. And right now, this is just a distribution of a minimum and maximum of 1 and 1. So it's staying alive for 1 second in total. I want to set its minimum to 0.25 and a maximum to 0.85. Just to break it up a little bit. So see, now we got a little bit more of a random pattern going on here. And right now its initial size, I think I want to play with this just a little bit. Right now it's at a minimum of 25 and a maximum of 25. So I'm going to change its max to 35 and see how it looks. So that's looking a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and leave that net for now. I'm going to come into color over life, and I'm going to look at alpha over life here, and we're going to see what this is doing. It looks like it's all right. It's just popping out at the end, and that's a little bit due to the material that we're using. But we're not going to go into editing that. We'd have to redo a little bit of this material. So what we're going to do is come into our initial velocity here. And by default, it's just going up in a straight line. And we do not want that. So I'm going to give it an X of 30 and a Y of 30. So now it's jumping around a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and copy this 30 value, and for our minimum I'm going to hit negative sign first and then paste. Same for Y. So now we have a little bit more of a jump in our fire effect here. So we're going to go ahead and minimize that. I'm going to take a little bit of a look here at our spawn. And right now it's a distribution of 20. So if we were to bring this down to 5, you see exactly what that does there. It's how many particles are being emitted at once. So we'll put this up to 100. And now that is a little insane. A little much for our purposes, so I'm going to set it to 45. 45, that's still a little high. By default it was, let's see, we'll set to 20. I'm going to bring it up to 25. Just so we're getting a little bit more out of it there. And that's where we're going to end the tutorial for today. Thanks for watching.